Hello, viewers. We are FreshBuddy, the company where you can grow, share, and enjoy local produce from the comfort of your backyard. Now, first, I'd just like to introduce the team for this wonderful app. First, we have myself. I am the CEO and CFO, and my name is Ryan Mitchell.
I'm Jennifer Song, and I'm the co-CEO and CTO.
Michael Meng, I'm the co-CMO of FreshBuddy.
I'm Ariana Vachani. I'm the COO and co-CMO.
Each year, our lemon, orange, and peach trees all fill with fruit that is ready for harvest. But even after we eat fruit between every single meal and consistently give it away to our friends, family, and neighbors until their kitchens are piled high with fruit as well, more than half of our produce is still unpicked, and it eventually spoils because we just have so many. My neighbors have the same problem with their chicken eggs and apple trees, my aunt with plum trees, Ryan here with cucumbers, and Ariana with multiple types of fruit as well. So we thought, how can we solve this issue and distribute all this produce, which is grown with such good quality and so much care? Then we realized that it's not just at-home gardeners with this issue, but also local farmers. Almost a third of their fresh produce is left unpicked in the fields, which is such a plentiful yield that we can turn from waste into good opportunity.
Now, the first and most obvious problem is the waste itself. In the US alone, there's 11.5 billion pounds of wasted homegrown produce each year, just in the home. Imagine that in an era where we're trying to focus on renewable resources, recycling, and anti-waste, there's still this much waste in the US. Next, as Jennifer mentioned, we realized that gardeners that sell at farmers markets have the same sort of problems. And one of the things we learned from them is their selling process is rather inefficient. The way their process works is they'll first go to farmers markets at a random time at a random location. Then they'll go to more at a random time in another random location. And then they'll keep doing that until they have to go to other avenues like donation or selling to Whole Foods, which can be rather costly and inefficient. The reason why this is so inefficient is just because they can't be making the most money they can. They could be selling all the time at convenient locations, but they're not. And finally, the lack of communication, both between both sides of buyers and sellers. Both sides aren't talking nearly enough, because if there's 11.5 billion pounds of waste, you know people aren't talking enough.
And that's where FreshBuddy comes in. FreshBuddy is a social media platform where neighbors can buy, sell, and donate local produce and farm goods within the community. So FreshBuddy will knit together local farms, neighbors, and at-home gardeners to create a tighter and sustainable community.
Our platform has two main aspects: buying, selling, and donating local produce, as well as interacting with neighborhood gardeners. Anyone in the community can list their produce for sale or buy produce from other residents. This includes local farms, such as those participating in farmers markets, along with at-home gardeners. Neighborhoods can share reviews, ratings of each other's produce to ensure good quality across the platform, along with posting pictures, gardening tips, and chatting with each other.
Next, how are we going to make some money off of this? So just like Spotify, we are free to download, but we do have a premium upgrade. For the low cost of $1.99 a month, you can remove ads just like Spotify Premium, but also lower commissions. Regarding those commissions, just like eBay, we take about 12% for our basic users and half of that, so 6% for our premium users. And just like every other social media platform, we also do ads.
Next, our prototype is a mobile app with basic features for sellers and buyers of local produce and farm goods. So let me go through the app. So as you can see, there are three interfaces of our app: community, produce, and my orders. So I'm going to go through the selling process first and then the purchasing process. As a home gardener, you go to my shop here and just fill out information about your produce or farm goods. And then if it's currently for sale, select that. Next, you need to choose pickup options. We have three options for you to select. And then next, if you choose delivery, you also have to set a range of delivery within which you are able to deliver the produce to your buyer. So next, finally, just hit update, and then buyers will be able to see it in the produce interface right here. So next, I'm going to go through the purchasing process. So just click on whatever you want to purchase, and here you can check out the details and preparation, and choose the delivery or pickup or meet in the middle. Next, choose the serving size and add to the cart. Here you will see everything you picked so far and the total price. After confirm the payment method, just click on confirm order. Next, you will be able to see all your orders and you can chat with the sellers. through the chat feature. So that was the purchasing process. Finally, as Jennifer also mentioned, we also have a social interaction aspect in our app. So here is like a social media feature where you can post stuff and your neighbors will be able to see it. And you can also see the post from your neighbors. So that was our prototype. Let's go back. Next, for competitive analysis, we rank FreshBuddy and its top competitors by the top priorities of our target customers. And they are, as you can see, they are listed on the very left column. So let me go over each of them. First, for farmers markets, it is not open to all sellers. They only accept farmers. And next, there are seldom social interactions occur at farmers markets, and also they only open once a week in California. And also their produce and farm goods are pretty expensive. So that was farmers markets. Next, for Facebook and Nextdoor or other social media, the main problem is that they are not specialists in backyard produce exchange. And we, as FreshBuddy, we are. Next, for grocery stores, the main problem that grocery stores have is that it lack social interactions, and also it's not open to home gardeners. So it excludes a large portion of our target customers. And finally, FreshBuddy meets all of the top priorities of our target customers, and so far is the best option in the market.
And now for our marketing strategy and 5-year plan. Our first year, we will focus on the buying and selling aspect, developing the app along with testing and marketing. Year 2, we will launch the app and really focus on marketing events at community centers, markets, and fairs, reaching out to the community. At these fairs, we will have farmers along with home gardeners sell their produce to reach out to our community. Year 3, we will release an update and evaluate. Year 4, we will add features such as competitions, such as who is the largest pumpkin, which will increase user retention, along with blogs and allowing easy access to food banks. And year 5, we will expand to other states.
And finally, I'd just like to thank you viewers for coming and watching us, and I hope you guys invest in us in the future.